Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.
Hello everyone, so today I am going to start exercise 15b. In the previous video I have already solved 15a, the link is in the description. So here in 15b, that's mainly a story type problem. That means each and every problem you have to construct a linear equation. So as here sum number 1, the sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 87. What are the 3 numbers? Okay, so here it said that the sum of 3 consecutive odd number. 3 consecutive odd number. That means if the first one is x, then the previous one will be x minus 2 and the after one will be x plus 2. Okay, so here x minus 2, x and x plus 2 are 3 consecutive odd number. As I here add or subtract 2 because the difference between 2 odd numbers is always 2. Suppose 3 is an odd number, then another one will be 5 and the previous one will be 1. If 7 is the odd number, then the previous one will be 7 minus 2, that becomes 5, and 7 plus 2, that equal to 9. So in between, the difference between any 2 odd number, that is always 2, and that's why I here x minus 2 and x plus 2. So according to the problem, x minus 2 plus x plus 2, the sum of consecutive 3 numbers, and that equal to 87. So that is the linear equation, and now we have to solve this linear equation to find out the value of x. So that equal to 87, here 2 cancel out, that becomes 3x, so 3x equal to 87, so x equal to 29. Okay, so here x equal to 29. Now if x equal to 29, that means the 3 consecutive numbers are 27, 29 and 31. 29 minus 2, 27, then 29, then 31. Now sum number 2. In sum number 2, the sum of 2 numbers is 80. Okay, and if the larger number exceeds 4 times the smaller by 5. So suppose here the smaller number will be x, then the larger number will be, the larger number is 4 times exceed than 5. That means here 4x plus 5. So 4x plus 5 is the larger number and smaller number here x. Now you have to construct the linear equation, and as here said that sum of 2 numbers, that means according to the problem 4x plus 5 plus x, and that equal to 80. So here 5x equal to 80 minus 5, that becomes 75. So x equal to 1, 5. So it's 15. That means here the smaller number equal to 15. Now you have to find out the greater number. So to find out the greater number, just put down the value of x here and find out the greater number also. Now sum number 3. A girl was asked to multiply a number by 7 by 8. Instead, she divided the number by 7 by 8 and got the result 15 more than the correct result. So each and every problem, first you have to construct the linear equation. Okay, and that is the main thing. So first here let the number be x. Okay, so first the girl asked to multiply the number with 7 by 8. That means x into 7 by 8. Okay, but instead she divided the number 7 by 8. That means x divided by 7 by 8, and he got the result 15 more than the correct answer. So this is the correct answer, x into 7 by 8 and 15 more. That means if you add 15, then it becomes x divided by 7 by 8. Okay, so here the equation, that means 7x by 8 plus 15, and here x into its if we convert this divide into multiply, then it will be 8 by 7. So it becomes 8x by 7. So here 7x by 8 minus 8x by 7, and that equal to minus 15. Okay, now next 56. So 49x minus 64x, and that equal to minus 15. So if you subtract, then 14 minus 9, it becomes 5, and here 1, so it becomes 15. So minus 15 by 56, that equal to minus 15, minus 15 minus 15 cancel out. So here x equal to 56. So 56 is the right answer. Now sum number 4. In sum number 4, what is the sum of two consecutive even numbers? So if the first number be x, then the second even number will be x plus 2. Okay, and the difference of whose square is 84. The difference of whose square, okay, that means x plus 2 whole square minus x square, and that equal to 84, it's given. So here x square plus 2 into 2, 4x plus 4 minus x square, a plus b whole square formula, and that equal to 84. X square cancel out. So 4x equal to 80, and that means x equal to 20. Okay, so the first number here, the first number is 20 and second number is 22. Now you have to find out the sum of two consecutive number. So here the sum is 20 plus 22, and that equal to 42. So 42 is the answer. Now next one, sum number 5. In sum number 5, one number is 7 more than the another number. One number is 7 more than the another number. So if one number is x, then the another number is x plus 7. Now, and its square is 77 more than the square of the smaller number, and is square. So x plus 7 square minus x square, and that equal to 77. Now you have to find out the numbers. So same process here, x square plus 14x plus 49 minus x square, and that equal to 77. So as here x square and minus x square will be cancel out. So finally that will be 14x, and here 77 minus 49, that equal to 28. So here x equal to 28 by 14, and that equal to 2. Okay, so the first number will be 2, and second number 2 plus 7, that equal to 9. So 2 and 9 is the answer. Now sum number 6. In sum number 6, the numerator of a fraction is 4 less than the denominator. Okay, so if numerator equal to x, then denominator equal to x plus 4, as the numerator is 4 less than the denominator by 4, that means the denominator is 4 greater than the numerator. So here the fraction is x by x plus 4. Okay, now next one, if the numerator is decreased by 2, so x minus 2, and the denominator is increased by 1, that means x plus 4 plus 1, and the fraction becomes 1 by 8. So here x by 2 by x plus 5, that equal to 1 by 8. So cross multiply 8x minus 16, and that equal to x plus 5. So here 7x, and here 21. So from that x equal to 3. So if x equal to 3, then numerator equal to 3, and denominator equal to 3 plus 4, and there equals 7. So 3 by 7 is the fraction. Here sum number 7, the 2-digit number are in the ratio 2:3. Okay, so here the unit place, and here the 10th place. So 2:3, that means if x is the constant, then first number will be, first digit equal to 2x, and second digit equal to 3x. Okay, so as 3x in the unit place and 2x in the 10th place, then the number will be 2x into 10 plus 3x, and that equal to 23x. Okay, as here I multiply 10 with 2x, because in 10th place it will be always multiply by 10. Suppose here a number is 52, then to construct this number 52, we have to write 5 plus 10 plus 2. That is the process to writing a number. So here 2x plus 3x, that means 2x into 10 plus 3, and that equal to 23x. So 23x is the number. Now next, if the number obtained by interchanging the digit, then the greater than the original number by 27. So if you interchange the number, then the new number will be 3x into 10 plus 2x, and that equal to 32x. So previous number 23x, new number 32x. Now according to the problem, 32x minus 23x, that equal to 27. So here 12, that means 9x. So 9x equal to 27. So x equal to 3. So if x equal to 3, then the number will be 23 into 3, and that equal to 69. So 69 is the answer. Now sum number 8, a similar kind of problem as same as sum number 7. In that case, here the sum of the digit that equal to 10. That means if the first digit equal to x, then another digit equal to 10 minus x. Okay, so here x is the unit place number and 10x is the 10th place number. Now you have to construct the equation and find out the value of x. Now sum number 9. In sum number 9, a man ate 100 grapes in 5 days. That means total number of grapes equal to 100 and total number of days that equal to 5. Now here the condition is each day he ate 6 more grapes than those he ate on the previous day. That means if the first day if he ate 6 grapes, then on second day 6 plus 6, that becomes 12. On third day 12 plus 6, that becomes 18. On fourth day 18 plus 6, that becomes 24, like in this way. So here I laid in the first day he ate x grapes. So x grapes for first day. Then the second day he will eat x plus 6. Then on third day it becomes x plus 12. On fourth day it becomes x plus 18, and the last day, fifth day, it becomes x plus 24. So here first, second, third, fourth, fifth, total 5 days, and the number of grapes equal to 100. So 5x, 1 2 3 4 5, 5x, and here 12 into 8, 18 into 8, that becomes 36. So 36 plus 24, that equal to 100. So finally 5x plus 60, that equal to 100. So 5x equal to 40, and here x equal to 8. That means the man ate 8 grapes on the first day. So here 8 is the final answer. Now sum number 10. In sum number 10, in an examination, a student scores 4 marks for every correct answer. That means for every correct answer plus 4 marks, and loses 1 marks for every incorrect answer. For every incorrect answer, that means minus 1 marks. If he attempts all 75 questions, that means total number of questions here 75. So let the number of right answers, okay, let the number of right answer that equal to x, then the number of wrong answer that equal to 75 minus x, and here the student secures 125 marks. Okay, so for x number of right questions, it will be x into 4. Okay, that means each right question carry 4 marks. So here x number of right questions, that means 4 into x, so 4x. Now 75 minus x, that is the wrong questions, that means wrong answers. So for that he will deduct minus 1 for each number. That means here 75 minus x into 1, okay, and that equal to 125. So that means 4x minus 75 plus x, that equal to 125. So here 5x equal to 125 plus 75, that equal to 200. So here x equal to 40. Okay, that means the students the number of question he attempt correctly, that equal to 40. So here the next problem, sum number 11. Arun's age is 4 years more than Prashant's age. So if Prashant's age be x, then Arun's age equal to x plus 4, okay, as is 4 years older than Prashant. Now 4 years ago, so 4 years ago, age of Prashant, that equal to x minus 4, and 4 years ago age of Arun's, that equal to x plus 4 minus 4, so that equal to x. So now according to the problem, the ratio of their ages, that means Arun's age and the Prashant age, the ratio equal to 5 by 4. So here the age of Arun x and here the Prashant age x minus 4. So x by x minus 4, that equal to 5 by 4. Now cross multiply 4x and here 5x minus 20. So here minus x equal to minus 20. That means x equal to 20. So the present age of Prashant equal to 20 and the present age of Arun equal to 24. So 20 and 24 is the answer. A father is 3 times as old as his son. So if the age of son equal to x, then age of father, that equal to 3x years. 15 years hence he will be twice as old as his son. So after 15 years, the age of son will be x plus 15, and after 15 years, the age of father equal to 3x plus 15. Now according to the problem, x plus 15, that means age of son, if is multiplied by 2, then it becomes the age of his father. Okay, age of his father is twice of his son. So here 2x plus 30, that equal to 3x plus 15. So here minus x equal to minus 15, that means x equal to 15. So here the present age of his son, that equal to 15, and present age of his father, that equal to 45. Now you have to find out the sum of their present ages. So 15 plus 45, that becomes 60. So 60 is the answer. Now sum number 14. In sum number 14, length of a rectangular blackboard is 8 meter more than its breadth. Okay, so here breadth equal to x, suppose, then length equal to 8 meter more, so x plus 8. So area equal to x into x plus 8, as length into breadth is the formula of the area. Now next, if its length is increased by 7 meter, that means new length. So new length equal to x plus 8 plus 7, increased by 7, that means x plus 15. And its breadth decreased by 4 meter, so new breadth. So new breadth equal to x minus 4. Now here the condition is the area remains unchanged. That means the formula of new area equal to x minus 4 into x plus 15. So x minus 4 into x plus 15, and that equal to x into x plus 8. Okay, now you have to multiply from both sides. After multiplication, here x square minus 4x plus 15x minus 60 equal to x square plus 8x, and from that 3x equal to 60, so x equal to 20. That means breadth of this rectangular blackboard equal to 20. Now you have to find out the length. So here length means 20 plus 8, and that equal to 28. So 28 is the answer. So here sum number 50. Two cars A and B leave Mumbai at the same time, traveling in opposite direction. That means here the position of A and here the position of B. Okay, A moves from that side to this one, and B moves from that side to this opposite. So they are moved in opposite direction. Now the average speed of a car is 8 km more than the B. So if the average speed of B equal to B car, here x km per hour, then average speed of A car, that equal to x plus 8 km per hour. Now next, they are 300 km apart at the end of 6 hours. So first you have to find out after 6 hours A covered how much distance. So after 6 hours A covered x plus 8 into 6, and after 6 hours B covered x into 6 kilometer. Okay, now as they move in opposite direction, so according to the problem, x plus 8 into 6 plus 6x, that equal to 300 kilometer. Okay, if they move in same direction, then it will be subtract. As they move in opposite direction, that's why here the plus. So here 6x plus 48 plus 6x, and that equal to 300. So 12x equal to 300 minus 48, and that equal to 2, here 5, here 252. So x equal to 252 by 12, 9. So here, sorry, it's 1, so 21. Okay, so here value of x equal to 21. That means speed of B car equal to 21 kilometer per hour. Now we have to find out the speed of A car. That means 21 plus 8, and that equal to 29. So 29 is the answer. Sum number 16. A boat takes 9 hours to travel a distance upstream and takes 3 hours to travel the same distance in downstream. The speed of the boat. So that the speed of the boat here 4 kilometer per hour, and you have to find out the speed of the stream. So here the speed of the stream be x kilometer per hour. It's late. Okay, so now in the upstream, there will be subtract. Okay, there will be subtract in between the speed of boat and the stream, and in the downstream there will be addition in between the speed of the boat and the speed of the stream. So here in upstream there will be 4 minus x. In upstream there will be 4 minus x, and in upstream he travels 9 hours. That means in 9 hours the boat cover 9 into 4 minus x, and in downstream the boat cover in 3 hours 4 plus x. Okay, so that is the distance in upstream covered by the boat, and that is the distance in downstream covered by the boat, and in both case the distance are same. So that's why I just put an equal sign in between. So here 36 minus 9x, it's 12 plus 3x. So that equal to 36 minus 12, and here 9 plus a 12x. So that equal to 24. So 24 equal to 12x, and x equal to 2. That means the speed of the stream equal to 2 kilometer per hour. Okay, now sum number 17. It's a little big problem. Karthik buys some apples at the rate of rupees 10 per apple. Okay, so let number of apple equal to x, then CP, that means cost price of apples, that equal to 10x. Okay, as each apple cost equal to rupees 10. He also buys an equal number of oranges. That means number of oranges also equal to x, and at the rate of 6 per orange. So CP of oranges, and that equal to 6x. Now he make 15% profit on apples. So SP equal to 10x as 15% profit. That means 1115 by 100. In profit always in numerator 100 plus 15, and denominator always 100. So that equal to 115x by 10, and SP of the oranges here 8% profit. So 6x into 108 by 100, and that equal to 108x into 6 by 100. Now the total profit earned by Karthik at the end of the day, and that is 396. So total profit means you have to first add these two SP, that means you have to first find out the total SP, then you have to find out total cost price, then subtract it, and you will get the total profit. So here 115x by 10 plus 108x into 6 by 100 minus 10x plus 6x, and that equal to 396. So here LCM equal to 100, then here 1150x plus now 108 into 6, 648x minus 16x, that equal to 396. Then again here LCM equal to 100, and 1150 plus 648, that becomes 1798, and here 100 into 16, that equal to 1600x. So after subtraction you will get 198x, and that equal to 396 into 100. Now 198 divided by 396, it becomes 2, so 2 into 100, and that equal to 200. So the number of apples, that equal to 200. So here the last problem. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel and share these videos with your friends. So here the last one, sum number 18. Bittu spends 1/3 of the money with him on books, 1/4 of the remaining on food. So at first he had rupees x. Now he spent on books 1/3 of the money, so x into 1/3, that becomes x by 3. Now next you have to find out remaining amount, so x minus x by 3, that equal to 2x by 3. Okay, now after that he spent 1/4 of the remaining amount on food, so spends on food, that equal to 2x by 3 into 1/4. So here 2 into 4 cancel out, it becomes x by 6. And again you have the remaining amount, that equal to 2x minus 3, and from that subtract x minus 6, and that equal to 1/2x, that means x by 2. Okay, after that 2/5 of the remaining on travel, so spend of the travel in x by 2 into 2/5. So here 2 cancel out, and it becomes x by 5. So after that the remaining amount equal to x by 2 minus this one, and you will get 450. According to the problem, he had left 450 rupees. So x by 2 minus x by 5, that equal to 450. LCM equal to 10, 5x minus 2x, that equal to 3x. So 3x equal to 4500, and x equal to 1500. So 1500 is the answer.